all-new Dallas Music Network. My name is Emmeline, and I'm so excited to bring you some brand new music from a brand new artist this week. This week, we are featuring the incredibly talented Taylor Davidson. She's a vivacious alternative pop artist who is here for the second time. The first time she came, she was with Kirk Thurman, but tonight she's all by herself. We had to bring her back because her voice is so unique and compelling. We know you're gonna love her. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Davidson.
Hey guys, my name is Taylor Davidson. Thank you so much to Dallas Music Network for having me out today. I'm super excited, and I wrote this song about whenever you really love someone, but you have to watch them fall in love with someone else, and this song is called Romeo. For Juliet, Romeo and Juliet, crying on the patio, just silhouettes. So many things that you should know. Hope it was worth it for Romeo. Cause he's a con artist selling his works of art to an unsuspecting girl in exchange for a heart. And I believed you when you said you loved me, that you didn't mention the girl down the street. Now I'm making my way down to your house, and I took your necklace and I threw it on the ground on the corner of lies. Dishonesty, you know your story ends in tragedy.
Welcome back. We're here with Taylor Davidson. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good. Thanks for coming back to the show.
Of course. I always love playing at Dallas Music Network. So.
We love having you here. I was going to say, last time we saw you with Kirk Thurman.
Yes.
But tonight, it's just you.
Yes. And I'm very excited to be back.
You have had kind of an exciting couple of months because you just released a new single, Romeo,
yes.
and a music video. Tell me about it.
Romeo released June 18th, and then I just recently released the music video for that, which is super exciting because it was my first ever music video. So I was very pumped to have that be released. So
yeah, what was it like shooting it?
It was so fun. We went down and shot it in Austin, and we like rented out this like beautiful house, and it had all these like cool little spots to like film and stuff. So it was super fun, and we filmed like for like hours straight. So it was like tiring, but it was really fun. It was a really cool experience.
That's
for sure.
awesome. And we were talking a little bit offline, and you told me that you had a pretty specific vision for what you wanted with this music video.
Yes. I mean, I was looking originally for like a Victorian house to shoot it in because I just thought that it like matched the vibe of the song.
Yeah.
But I ended up going for this other house because we couldn't find a Victorian house. But it was even better than the Victorian house. So it was kind of like this like cool like fairy tale vibe. It had this like tree house, and it was really cool. So it captured the vibe that I wanted.
That's really cool. And the best place for people to watch that video is where?
It's on my YouTube channel, just at Taylor Davidson Music. So, and it's linked in all my socials.
So Taylor Davidson on YouTube. You can check out the brand new video for Romeo. And you've got a lot of other music coming out. You talked about how, you know, one of the coolest things about being a songwriter is getting to see a song to fruition, right? Working at the beginning, helping it get through the stages of production, and then to that point where you finally get to release it. But while you're doing that, because that takes a long time, you're writing a bunch of other music.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about what you've been working on lately.
Well, what I've been working on is my EP that is coming out. It's my first EP, and Romeo is the first single off that. So I've been working on getting that all prepared, and so I should have the next single out here in the next few months. But
cool.
That's what I've been working on.
Yay! So for you, when you're working on it, do you spend a lot of time in your room working on the songs first, and then you bring them to a producer, or how does that process look for you?
I first write them all in my room, like on my bedroom floor. That's where they all start. And then I brought all of the songs to my producer, and like we like narrowed through and like sifted through the songs. And then I went down to Austin to record them. And then over the past 3 months, we've been working on production and everything like that. So that's kind of how it started in my bedroom and then got to where they are now. So
when you say working on production for our audience at home, what does working on production mean?
Well, it's different for like everyone, but like how we did it, since my producer lives in Austin, I went down and like we recorded all like the vocals, and then I recorded all like just the simple guitar parts, like just the acoustic, and then we go back and forth. Like I tell him what I want, like, hey, like put this here, put this here. He does it, and then he puts in his own ideas. We talk about it, and we just send back like different drafts of the song to each other until we like get a finalized version.
So there are lots of iterations of the song before you get to the final version.
Yes, because I'm also kind of indecisive. So I was like, actually, no, switch that out. I want to hear this in there. And then I'm like, wait, no. Go back to the first one. So it was a lot of that. But
that's awesome. But it sounds like you have a lot of creative control that way.
Yes. It was a really fun experience. So
because you are primarily a storyteller as a songwriter.
Yes.
Like it's all about the story.
I love telling stories in my songs. It's the one thing that I like really focus on in my songwriting.
Yeah. So for you, it sounds like the process of production is really finding something that's going to serve that story.
Yes, for sure. It's like always different for every song, but I think it's important to match the story that you're telling, and like production has such a big role in that. So it's like important to me that I like get it, you know, the way that I imagined it for the song.
Yeah. Because you're kind of illustrating, right?
Yes. It's like painting the picture, and you're just like adding little, you know, details here and there to like have it come to life.
I love that. That's a beautiful way to look at it. Adding little details.
Exactly.
I think one of the joys of that too as a listener is that the more you hear a song, the more you get to hear the little details.
Right. For sure. I like do that all the time with artists that I listen to. I'm like, oh, like they added that in there. Like I see.
So when listening for that stuff, does that give you ideas about what to add in your songs?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Can you give me an example?
I would say just even like in Taylor Swift music or Casey Musgraves, like you can see how they added the different instruments to like capture like with the sound that they wanted, or like the different like some artists even use like, I know Billie Eilish uses actual sounds of something, like she'll use like breaking glass in a part and it like matches like the lyric, and I think that's super cool how artists use different creative sounds to like capture what they're going for.
Yeah. So if people are listening to a Taylor Davidson song, they should be listening for some of that stuff.
Yes, in the future, definitely.
That's awesome. Little hints that you drop for the audience about what you really envisioned.
Yes, and I'm all about like, you know, little adding this in here, like, oh, like that was secretly like what that meant, or, you know, something like that.
So there's some Easter eggs.
There are. Or like in my music video, I since the story was kind of about like Romeo and Juliet, I wanted to like incorporate the actual like book. So like there was this one scene where I was like on this bed and I was like I had this like book next to me and it was like Romeo and Juliet and it had like circled stuff in it and all this stuff. But
That's really cool.
it was fun and I like was glad that I like got to include that in there.
Yeah, that's really special. I think little touches like that make a difference.
For sure.
And it creates a personal relationship between you and the people who listen to your music.
Yes, it does.
They get to know you a little bit better.
Definitely.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming back to hang out with us.
Of course. I always love coming to Dallas Music Network, so excited to be back.
Yeah, we love having you. If people are sitting here thinking, gosh, Taylor sounds so awesome, I need to hear more of her music, where's the best place for them to find you?
You can find me on all my socials. It's just Taylor Davidson Music, and everything should be on there. And then I have music on all streaming platforms, so Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to listen to your music, it should be on there. So
Awesome. So if you're watching tonight, make sure that you look up Taylor Davidson. That's Davidson on all of your favorite streaming platforms, and we get to hear more of your music right now.
Cause all the butterflies, they flew away. It was so cold outside. Rainy days left for the seaside. And now I might cry 10th of July. And like all the butterflies, you flew away. We had our last fight. You drove away, left in the moonlight. And now I might cry 10th of July. Cause is it true? You said you loved me in June. Take me back to Clementine. Honeysuckles growing on a vine. When I was yours and you were mine, and things were sweet like clementines. Clementine, we found ourselves in mid-July. When I was yours and you were mine, and things were sweet like clementines. It was skipping rocks down by the lake, back when my heart
And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight here at Dallas Music Network to celebrate the vivacious alternative pop artist, Taylor Davidson. To learn more about Taylor or to follow her musical journey, make sure that you check her out on all of your social media sites. Taylor Davidson. That's Taylor, Davidson. We'll see you here again very soon to celebrate artists so we can help them thrive, connect, and use their talents to enrich the lives of others. Have a great night.
The Dallas Music Network is made possible in part by a generous contribution from the Timothy R. Wallace Charitable Giving Fund.